Welcome back, everybody. It's Rudy. I didn't see you guys there today. So, let's talk about Magic the Gathering Online with a straight face. It's serious. People are losing money. Okay, so this all started because, of course, I had patrons and people started sending me links saying, Rudy, are you following this Magic Online thing? Are you seeing what's going on? It's a flippin' bloodbath out there. So this patron contacts me, and it literally went down just like this. Hey, Rudy. Yeah. Timmy's Emporium. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, I know. Buying call it. Yeah, okay. So this dude contacts me and says, well, shit. This dude contacts me and says, look, Rudy, I appreciate everything. I've been a patron for like a year. You know, this is a $100 long-term patron. Shameless plug for Rudy. And he's like, look, I made a lot of money. I bought a ton of Call It Edge from you for $79, bought a ton of Conspiracy for $69, bought a ton of Unstable for $84. I get it. Okay. And he says, but I got a problem. I said, flippin', what is it, boy? And he says, well, I got about $20,000 in Magic Online. Yeah, you heard me. $20,000 in virtual cards, and he's stressed out because he feels like his virtual cards are actually virtually not worth any money. So he's like, honestly, straight up, don't slap me in the testicle. What do you think I should do about this Magic Online situation? And I said, okay, the first thing you got to step back from is let's not even think about the money. Do you play Magic Online still? Do you enjoy it? I understand the arena, the shift of what's going on. Magic esports is in this new direction. Old school, back in the day with the Walker. I love MTGO. Does anybody else care about me? No, we don't care about you anymore. Yeah, that's what's happening. So you have to look at what your goal is. Are you playing it every day? Are you using the old school platform that runs, but like on a hamster with like a string? Are you enjoying it? If you are, keep the cards and play with it. Okay? The money it should be written off as a loss. That wasn't an investment. You're buying virtual goods in a virtual economy with half the sets like Vintage Masters and all these. They're not redeemable anyways. What the hell did you think was going to happen? I mean, price erosion, depreciation, inflation, and the economy of the virtual world that's not being properly financially managed is going to fall apart. It's like Puka Trade 2.0, and I'm surprised that people are surprised. They've been telling us for a long time they're going to be making these duels, now arena. It's going to continue to be some new thing. Wizards has Microsoft executives working there. They want they want sports and tech and fancy words and acronyms. That's what they're doing. So again, if you're waiting for it to come back, sure, it may stabilize. Bear markets all the time have pop-ups. Doesn't mean it's sustainable. Doesn't mean that market's going to have legs and create good long-term growth. There may be an uptick next month, 3 months, tomorrow morning, as I'm sleeping, as I touch myself. I don't know when the next uptick's going to be, but if you want to try to time that, and you want to try to time the market, that's up to you. But I want everybody to understand, this whole Magic the Gathering Online and the value of everybody's virtual cards are becoming virtually worthless, and everybody's virtually surprised. I don't understand the surprise factor. I understand the other two virtually words, but I don't understand the shock factor right now. This isn't some sort of like nobody knew it was coming. This isn't some sort of situation where everybody got blindsided. We knew MTGO was this old school thing that's never been overhauled, and quite simply, do you think, I mean, who told you it was going to be overhauled? Who told you they were going to give everyone their money? Wizards is going to maintain old school MTGO as long as it's profitable. Period. If profits are down 90%, but guess what? It's still, that money machine still spits out some form of dollar bill at the end of the week, the month, the quarter, the year. They're going to keep it going. But the day, the effing day that thing turns negative and no longer generates any form of money, that shit's going down. And if you guys want to sell and create some panic, that's up to you. I don't give a shit. I've never talked about MTG on this channel because I don't believe in it. You're buying virtual packs for like the same price as a real thing. Some are redeemable if you're willing to go through the process, pay the shipping, wait the process, and make sure you're in within a certain window of time. And of course, you have a certain amount of sleep, you have a certain amount of income, and you have the right style of clothing. If that's the direction you want to go, hey, more power to you. If you want to keep playing the game until then, that's fine. If you're trying to save as much as that $20,000 you put into it, you're not going to get it back. If you can walk out of there with 5 to 8 grand, hell, 30, 20 cents on the dollar, I would take it. If the financial impact is important to you. If it's not important, keep it and play with it. Just enjoy MTGO. But if this is something that you're focused on financial and dollar amount and losing money, first of all, you should have never done it in the first place. Second of all, you should have been selling out or taking money off the table. I don't know a lot how it works. I've only played a couple times because I don't know how to actually play the card game. I just randomly slap my face against the keyboard until something pops up. But you got to be careful sinking money into virtual economies. You know, this microtransaction, free-to-play, but you buy items in the game is the future for virtual computer, handheld, mobile games. Don't you guys have phones? You know, I mean, that's the direction of everything. Somebody make that into a meme. That's hilarious. You know, so I just want to be very clear with everybody. If anyone out there thinks that MTGO is going to recover to a full recovery and possibly have larger gains in the future, good luck with that. I have friends who are still sitting on Lehman Brothers shares, Enron stock, and some Bear Stearns stock. You know, maybe they got some old GM stock and they're hoping it gets converted to the new stuff. You know, I don't know. Maybe they're in a different Fugazi world than me. Maybe they're more special snowflakes than me. Maybe I'm just an idiot who needs to get a real job. I don't know, everybody. But I can tell you all, that is not the direction or a good method to store value. And if you're using MTGO and you're worried about the money you put into it, you really need to reevaluate how much you're going to take, how much you need to walk away with. Now, like I said over and over, I've said it twice already. If you want to enjoy and play the game until they take it offline, keep playing it. But understand, the day will come. I don't know if it's tomorrow, next month, next year, or 3 years, 5 years, or 17 years, 2 months, 3 days, and 16 hours, and 69 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to be. But that moment will come when that business model is going to cross over from profitable to right when that ticks into the red, and they're going to scrap it. Remember, right now, even if MTGO makes $1 million in a year, which is terrible, let's say it makes only 10 grand a month, something garbage for a platform that big. The point is, it's still generating maybe like 100,000 top-line sales. Even if profit's only 10 cents on the dollar and they make 10 grand a month, which should be higher than that, it's a virtual platform, you know, it doesn't matter. They want to show that 100,000 top-line revenue and mix it in the basket with all the other MTG and Hasbro gaming category. It looks good for them. As long as they can use those numbers in a positive way and skew how happy they are to all of us, they're going to continue to do that. But the day is going to come, everybody, when that top line revenue number is not going to be as important because it's not going to generate a bottom line profit. And when that day comes, they're going to scrap the whole platform because now it's going to have a loss, which is going to pretty much pull profit from other categories like Arena, Paper Magic, and the other 14 million secret little shady things that we're not allowed to talk about because we're not approved special people. So remember that it is on a timer. It's going to come to an end. I don't know when it's going to come to an end. I don't know the effect is going to be. I hope, I would assume and hope they would care. Serious face, no laughing. I would hope and care that the day comes when they decommission that platform, that they do have some sort of conversion or exchange rate. Similar to when like General Motors went through bankruptcy in 08-09 and they gave bondholders 30 cents on the dollar to convert over to the new stuff. But always remember, equity and stockholders who held just regular stock in the company got zero. They were 100% board wiped. And I'm hoping in the future that Wizards, when they do that conversion to whatever new platform they're doing, whatever direction they're going to take, I sincerely hope they have a conversion process to not just zero out everybody and walk away with big smiles on their face and golden parachutes on their back. Will they walk away with all the money? I don't know what's going to happen. I have no inside information. They don't like me. I'm unapprovable. I don't know what's going to happen. But be very aware the train is coming, and you guys need to understand out there that as long as you're cool with that, enjoy it until the ride comes to an end. But there's going to be that moment where there's going to be no more rides. And as long as everyone's on the same page, I don't think it's a problem. But people focusing on the value of these virtual things, the surprise that keeps dropping, and they're hoping for a rebound, it may. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the trajectory is still down. Rudy Valve Investments, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something today. I hope you still don't like me. Send me a bad comment anyways.